Hello everyone, I am Shivantika, legal intern at Lexis and Company for the month of June, and today in this video we'll understand the differences between the MRTP Act and the Competition Act and why there was a need to actually bring the Competition Act in place of the MRTP Act. So let's start with the MRTP Act itself. It is also known as the Monopolistic and Restrictive Trade Practices Act, and it came into force in the 1970s. So, the basic idea behind the act was to control and regulate the centralization of the economic power. As the name of the act itself suggests that it was monopolies, it is to control the monopolies, the restrictive, unfair trade practices. So the basic idea was behind was to prohibit the monopolistic activities. All right. When we talk about the Competition Act is implemented to promote and to keep the competition in the economy and ensure there is a freedom of the businesses. So when we talk about the MRTP Act, because its idea was to control the monopolies, it is also known as a draconian law because people were sort of in a fear. They didn't want to invest in businesses, they didn't want to come forward with businesses because of the presence of this act itself. But when we talk about the competition law, as the name itself suggests, it is to promote the competition in the market, healthy competition, to promote the healthy competition in the market only for the reason that consumers get benefit out of it. All right, so let's talk about the nature of both the acts. Let's compare that for a while. The MRTP Act is reformatory in nature. That means it gives time for you to reform yourself rather than punishing you for the act. All right, if anything had happened that was not in conference with the MRTP Act itself, in that case, there was no punitive punishment that was given under the Act. Whereas when we talk about the Competition Act, it is punitive in nature. That means it punishes the people, it punishes the offender of that particular act. So it is punitive in nature. Let's talk about the dominance. In case of the MRTP Act, the dominance is determined by the firm's size. But when we talk about the Competition Act, the determination is basically done on the structure of the firm and not on the size of the firm. The MRTP Act was more focused on a consumer interest at large, whereas the Competition Act is basically it focuses on the public at large. Now you'll see that what is the difference and what is the need in this situation. So when we talk about consumers, even when you see the Consumer Protection Act, the ambit itself is very small. It does not cover people who have actually, for example, if I bought something for you to sell further, I'm not a consumer according to the Consumers Act. All right. So the Competition Act now had the intention to even conclude and protect these people who actually who actually want to participate in the action of further selling the products. So even these people are considered a consumer in this situation under the Competition Act. The offenses against the principle of natural justice in the MRTP Act, there were 14 offenses. This is not that important to understand the difference yet for the sake of it. And under the Competition Act, there are 4 offenses basically. Let's talk about, as also said, that the MRTP Act was reformative in nature. Therefore, no penalty for the offenses were provided in this situation. Whereas when we talk about the Competition Act, for the offenses, they are penalized. Punishment is given for them, penalty is given for them. All right. So the major objective of the MRTP Act was to control the monopoly and The Competition Act is to promote competition. These are very different concepts altogether, because one gives you major opportunity to invest in businesses, to promote businesses, to even actually have monopolistic right in the businesses. But such should not be unjust to other people. Your monopoly should not be unjust to other people, so that you control the market itself. And there is the competition board who will look after all of that, for that matter. In case of the MRTP Act, the agreement requires to be registered, whereas in case of the Competition Act, it does not specify any provisions relating to the registration of the agreement. In case of the MRTP Act, the appointment of the chairman would be done by the central government. But in case of the Competition Act, it is done by the committee consisting of the retired. That's all. I hope you understand the difference and the need why the other was bought in place of the MRTP Act. That's all. Thank you.